and welcome to my Mindful Yogi. My name is Sidara. I am filming today from the wonderful Swiss Alpines. Amazing view. Please have a bottle of water handy and a journal. I did not bring mine up here. It's going to be an energizing Vinyasa flow, lots of core work, so core focused, a special emphasis on the obliques. Start by activating your Ujjayi breath. Lift your hands up to the sky, breathing in, breathing out, fold to the mat. Raise your hands back to the sky, breathe in, and then lower yourself into Malasana, Yogi squat. Press right arm into right inner thigh, lifting the left arm to the sky and above the head. Look up if it feels comfortable for your neck. Then press the left arm into the left inner thigh and lift the right arm up and above. Begin to crawl to the front of the mat and come into your downward facing dog. Let's come into a toe stretch, coiling our toes inwards. So not flexing them, but coiling them inwards and press back into downward facing dog. You will get a nice stretch on your toes as well as it is intense. So take it 1 foot at a time if you need to and check it out when you're done. Look to the front of the mat and come onto all fours. Lift the right leg behind you, keeping a straight spine, and lift left arm in front of you. Crunch it in as you breathe out. Lift it all out. Breathe in. Cross right leg behind left leg and stretch back. Breathing out. Nice stretch on the outer glutes. Breathe into it. Final breath here. Come out. Lift back your right leg and your left arm, stretching them out and then bringing them in. Now comes the right arm and the left leg, stretching out, crunching in, breathe in. Stretch it all out again. Bring the right arm to the ground and cross the left leg behind the right leg. It's back. Ujjayi breath here. Out of the pose, stretching the left leg behind and the right arm out in front one last time before placing both on the mat. Slowly make your way into child's pose. And then stretch up into downward facing dog. Now let's flow. Lift the right leg to the sky. Bend at the knee. Slowly bring right knee to the ground and come into wild thing. Reach up and out. Up and out. Open your heart. And slowly come back. 3-leg plank, and the same leg crosses your midline into fallen star. Raise your right hand to the sky, look up at it, and then cross it above the head and really stretch your obliques. Come back into 3-legged dog. Step that right foot to the right edge of your mat and come into easy pose. Bring your hand right back to the ground and stretch back into three-legged dog. Now slowly bring that foot back and lift the left feet off the ground. Three-legged dog. Bend at the knee. Bring your left leg to the mat behind you. Bring your chest high to the sky, hand above your head. Child pose. Deep breaths in and exhale. Bring your hand back to the mat. Bring your left leg across the midline into fallen star. Feel your left oblique engage as you breathe into it. Open your heart up to the sky. Last breath here. Slowly come back up, down to the mat. Bring your left leg up again into three-legged dog. Keep your gaze forward. Bring your left foot to the left edge of the mat and open up into easy pose. Now, bring your left leg back up to the mat and come back down into downward facing dog. In a moment, we will ripple to the front of the mat and come into chaturanga, push-ups, upward facing dogs, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Bend at the knee, right knee to nose. Then step it to the front of the mat. Lift up into warrior one. Tall, collected, confident. Deep breaths in. Expand through the chest. Deep breaths out. Feel your tummy press in, warrior two. Long arms, long fingers, confident. Now begin to move from your oblique and come into side angle pose. My right knee is bent here. Lift your left hand to the sky. Look up to the left fingertips, and you can even bend your left arm over your head. Coming into Trikonasana, straighten your right leg. Triangle pose. Again, looking up or forward. Slowly levitate the right hand off the ground and hold it over your head, activating your right obliques. Looking forward. Now come back down to the ground. With both hands, swing the right leg behind into three-legged plank, three-legged chaturanga, upward facing dog. Breathe in and downward facing dog. Release everything out. Ready for everything on the other side. On your breath in, lift up your left leg to the sky. Breathe out, bend at the knee. Breathe in, knee to nose. Breathe out, step to the front of the mat. Breathe in, come into warrior one. Spine tall. Take it all in. Breathe out, warrior two. Straight arms. Should be a straight line between both fingertips. Shift forward and place your hand into side angle pose. Let your gaze follow your right arm. Then slowly bring that arm right over your head, breathing out. Straighten your left leg and simultaneously lift your left arm up from the ground, and soon you will be lifting it up also above your head, activating your obliques. Hold for one more second and then come to the ground. Come into three-legged plank, chaturanga, upward facing, breathe in, downward facing dog, take a breath out. On the next breath in, lift up your right leg to the sky, breathe out, bend at the knee to nose, breathe in, right knee to mat, breathe out, come up, breathe in, bend over, straight left leg, breathe out. Take another cycle of breath here, right fingertips straight over the head. Then place your right hand back on the mat, modified side plank here. Now bring that right leg up away from the ground and hold it. Focus on your breathing, extend that leg in front of you, still hovering it above the ground. Mind over matter, place both hands on the mat, extend into three-legged plank. Chaturanga, breathing in, upward, breathing out, downward, breathing in. Yes. Left leg to the sky, breathing in, bend at the knee, breathe out, knee to nose, breathe in, place knee on the mat, breathe out. Come into modified side plank with an extended right leg and slowly bend over that right leg. Breathe into your side abs. Breathe into your obliques. Feel the air touch, graze your ribs. And enjoy this view with me. Your last breath in, place your left hand on the mat, right hand above head. Enjoy this moment before the storm. Lift that left leg up from the ground and then extend it, hold it, go to your happy place. Both hands on the mat, three-legged plank. Chaturanga, upward, downward facing dog. Now come to sit on the mat. We are gonna do some up walks, legs extended in front of you. Now push onto all fours into this modified version of the reverse plank. Hips in the air, arms supporting you. Slowly come back to the ground. Coming to our up hold, next lift both feet off the mat and slowly both hands off the mat. It can be really easy to hold your breath here, but try to resist that. Now bring both arms to the outside of the right leg. Then over to the left side of the left leg. Over to the right side. And the left side. One more time in the middle, both bows. Bringing both legs up. And then release everything sitting back on the mat. Hands to the sky, breathe in. Fold with a straight back, halfway over the left legs, and then all the way over the legs. Come back up and bring your feet in butterfly pose. Breath in, spine straight, and then bend over your feet, trying to stretch out your hips as much as possible. Come back up. Raise your hands to the sky, breathe in. Twist over to the left side, looking behind you. And then twist over to the right side, gaze behind you, right arm also behind you. Release yourself from the twist, put hands to the sky, and then bring them into prayer. Let them slowly graze your forehead, sending out positive thoughts and words into the universe, and bring them to your knee. We're gonna do a seated meditation today, so close down your eyes to relax your mind and your body, and take full, unrestricted breaths deep into your heart. Fill up your lungs, fill up your belly. As you release, feel your body decompress, your lungs decompress, your belly decompress. Take this time to shower yourself with words of kindness. One more time, deep breath in. Thank you for joining me on your mat. Have a blissful Easter holiday. Subscribe and share if you like this video.